What's up, fellow vendors? Extreme Vending here with an exciting video. Today I finally get to review the Golden House mini claw machine. And you might be thinking to yourself, this is not your typical mini claw machines you see on my channel. And you're absolutely right, this is a very special mini claw machine. And a matter of fact, guys, you can get these machines really fast to your door. The supplier is located in the United States. So not only is it very affordable and a very high quality machine, but you're only days away from owning your own mini claw machine that you can place in a location and make some killer cash. Down in the description is where the website is where you can purchase one of these machines. The supplier is also in my Discord, so join our Discord where you can chat with him too. First, I want to talk about the decals on the machine. They are so nice and gorgeous. They wrap around, they do not separate. You see how it just wraps around the machine? They're on the sides, they're on the front. It's just wonderful. Also, it has like this matte feel, and it has a rough, glossy layer on top. So it has this really satisfying feel to the machine. And it's themed like a treasure chest with gold all over. Really cool. And you'll see that the decals actually continue all around the machine and to the lower part. As you can see, it's just completely on the side of the joystick, both sides, and then in the middle where the prize is, it says Golden House. And I love the fact that this mini claw machine has the helm right where the joystick is. Kind of a nice little detail. You're controlling the boat, you're controlling the claw machine. Speaking of cool little extra details, look at where the bill acceptor is, right where the treasure chest is. And it fits perfectly in that corner of that map. And even the front where the coin mech is has a nice decal right there. I just absolutely love this claw machine. Now this prize window right here is really cool because you can actually also put a NIAX reader there. So you either have it where you can see the prize dropping down for the kids, or you can place a NIAX reader right there. And yes, this machine supports all three payments at the same time without losing a single one of them. I'm just going to give you a full body shot here right now to give you kind of an idea of what the machine looks like on the sides and in front. It's just a very cool looking machine. Next, I want to talk about a really cool feature this machine has. So supposedly, I just won this prize, and I'm about to open it up to find that it's not a common Pokeball, but inside the Pokeball is an actual key. What does that key do? Well, you see that key actually opens up a special prize. It's a prize locker on the very tip top underneath the treasure chest. And you see, you can actually use it for a display, or for this case, a special prize. And right there, I had $250 laying around in my house, so I made it kind of exciting. I don't recommend putting cash in there for real, guys. For your local laws and state laws, it could be very much illegal, so don't do that and don't lose your machine. But anyways, back to the prize locker. Look at that. Once you put the key in there for the prize, this key is now locked in place and cannot be pulled out and stolen. So how do you get that key out? Well, you have a special master key that unlocks it. And look at that. There you go. It takes a little bit of practice, but you just have to insert it in a slot right there. Once you have it in there, you can actually pull out the whole key, and then you can reset up for the next prize. Well, actually, you have to put another prize in there, obviously, but then you can reset for the next prize. Speaking of keys, the keys are color-coded. Look at red goes on red. You only get one of these prize locker keys, so don't lose it. I imagine you can get yourself a replacement, but blue goes with blue. You actually do get two of these blue keys. The blue key controls, as you can see, it's the prize door where you can go inside and restock your machine. And the blue key also opens up the coin box, or the coin mech, excuse me, where you can do the settings of the machines. And we'll go over the settings soon. Now you only get one gold key, and the gold key opens up to all your money, whether it's your coins or your cash, which is cool because you can actually hire someone to refill your machines and they won't have access to the cash. You know I love the mini claw machines that I use so much. But we need to do a fun little side-by-side comparison to see the difference on how much they can hold. So we're going to see how many Pikachu heads, now these are 2.5 inches, how many Pikachu heads I can place in the Golden House mini claw machine versus my regular mini claw machine. I'm going to switch over here at 10 Pokemon Pikachu heads, and we're going to switch over to the other mini. Alright, so with my regular mini claw machine, we're going to start putting the heads in. Look at, we got 3. Here we go with another 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting pretty close. We're going to have to switch over. 7, 8, 9, one more, and that's it. So you're going to see the side-by-side comparison here. We are struggling over on the left mini crane. It's going to take me a little bit longer to start throwing plush in there because I'm already getting to the top and I have to kind of organize the plush. Whereas you see on the right where I'm just constantly tossing in Pikachus, not even caring about how they are landing, not even organizing. Where on the left, I'm already struggling like crazy. It's so funny how much a difference that these claw machines can hold. And I place so many of these little Pikachu heads in the right. So I did count how many Pikachu heads I placed in each machine, so I know the exact numbers. I wrote them down, so as I'm recording this voiceover, I can let you know what the final results are, so we don't have to just sit here and count together. But I'm already struggling with the red machine, and as you can see, I have to raise that sidewall up just in order to get enough Pokemon to start competing a little bit more with that machine on the right. And when I got to this point, the red machine was at 25 plush. So even though I spent all that time trying to raise the sidewall in the clip, I'm still throwing Pokemons on the right. And you can see that there's still probably more space on the right than there is on the left. Matter of fact, raising that sidewall on the poor red machine didn't give me too much more room. I went from having 25 Pikachu heads to 35 in the red machine, and I was already calling quits. As in on the right machine, I end up getting to 87 Pokemon Pikachu heads before I had to raise the sidewall up again. And here we are with the mini claw machine. I have 35 Pikachu heads, and I'm doing a test to see just how well I can move the crane around with 35 Pikachu heads. And to be honest, guys, I was not able to do it the way I wanted to. I call it a complete failure. 35 was actually too much. I was almost able to rake in, as you can see, the Pikachu head off to the edge. I just ran out of time, though. So back to the Golden House key. I ended up deciding to raise the sidewall because I had 87 in there. And as for the red machine, I should tell you, I ended up taking out another 5 Pikachu heads. So it did work with 30 Pikachu heads. I was able to do the red machine with 30 Pikachu heads. And I have footage for that, but I just decided we need to focus, because this video is getting kind of long, on the Golden House key. And I'm actually going to fast forward and skip to the end so you can see it, because this video does go on for another little while. Okay, I skipped a good 2.5 minutes of me filling up the machine just to get to this point. We have a total of 125 Pikachu heads in this machine right now. And as you can see, even with 125 Pikachu heads in there, I can move that claw around pretty well, with slight amount in the back I touched, but that's okay. I didn't even try to organize this machine like I did on the red machine. I just threw them in there. Didn't even try. I bet you could put more Pokemon in there. But this one clearly holds at least 4 times as much as my mini claw machines. We're going to go over this machine again in part 2. We're going to talk about the size of the machine, the weight of the machine. We're going to talk about the menu and other features that this machine has. So stay tuned for part 2 on this review of the Golden House machine, and take care, guys.